boys and girls, and happy Tuesday. So yesterday, I taught you how to make the letter K and the letter Q. Today, we are going to learn about what happens when you put the letter C next to the letter K. When you put the letter C next to the letter K, they make the K sound. Can you say that with me? C-K, K. I have some words up here that all have the C-K in them. What do you notice about these words? I notice that the CK is always in the middle or at the end of the word. It's never at the beginning of the word. I also notice that the CK always comes after a short vowel sound. Remember, the short vowel sounds are a, I, and Let's sound out these words together. K, it, k, et, cricket, cricket. S, t, ick, stick, stick. B, k, et, bucket. Ak, rock. Ak, lock. Ak, et, pocket, pocket. All of these words have the CK k sound. Remember, the CK k sound is either going to be in the middle of the word or the end of the word, and it's always going to follow a short vowel sound. If you look at page 4 of your Superkid workbook, which I sent you, you are going to see all of these words along with a matching picture. Your job is to trace the CK in blue with your pencil, and then you're going to write the word next to it on the line. You're going to do that for cricket, stick, bucket, rock, lock, and pocket. After you finish page 4, you're going to look at pages 5 and 6. If your parents go onto the parent portal, they can look at the audio that goes along with it. So remember how I play it on the computer, they can play it on your computer at home and listen to the audio for pages 5 and 6. So please go ahead and pause the video now, listen to the audio, and do pages 4, 5, and 6. So now, what we're going to talk about, we're going to do a little review here about types of sentences. You know that some sentences tell us things, those are telling sentences, and some sentences ask things, and those are asking sentences. Who can remember what goes at the end of a telling sentence? A period, just that little dot, goes at the end of a telling sentence. And at the end of an asking sentence, you're going to have a question mark. So just looking at the sentence before I even read it, I know that this sentence asks a question because I see the question mark. Let's read these two sentences together. Is it a big pet? Let's smooth that out. Is it a big pet? Does that sound like a question to you? It sounds like a question to me because it needs an answer. Let's read this next sentence. I see a period, so I know this one's going to be a telling sentence. It is a big pet. Let's smooth it out. It is a big pet. That's a telling sentence. It tells you how big the pet is. It tells you it is big, doesn't it? Now I'm going to put 2 more sentences up here, and you guys need to help me figure out, are they asking sentences or telling sentences? Okay. Let's read this first sentence. It's missing a punctuation mark, and we need to figure out what punctuation mark needs to go at the end. Is it the best see if we can make sense of it. Is it the best pet? Does that sound like an asking sentence or a telling sentence? I think it sounds like an asking sentence because it needs an answer. Is it the best pet? I don't know, you tell me. So I'm going to put a question mark at the end of this sentence. It is the best pet. Let's smooth that out. It is the best pet. Is that an asking sentence or a telling sentence? It doesn't need an answer, does it? It tells you it is the best pet. So I can put a period at the end of that sentence. Let's read these two sentences again. Is it the best pet? Question mark. It needs an answer. It is the best pet. Period. That means it's a telling sentence. It tells me that this is the best pet. Now, what if I'm really excited that this is the best pet? I'm going to read it like I'm very excited, and I want you to tell me, is there another kind of punctuation mark I could use instead of a period? It is the best pet. I could use an exclamation mark instead of the period if I think it's an exciting sentence. So if I want an exclamation mark, that's just your straight line down with your little dot. And that is our asking sentences and our telling sentences.